Okay, now I have my first piece printing behind me. That's probably the noise that you guys are hearing. For the second piece, I think it's going to take a lot faster because I kind of got the hang of it. Things kind of clicked again in my head and things are kind of coming back to me. So I'm going to start a new file. And name it lower h bracket. So this should be a lot faster. I'm going to choose the front plane again. This time I have to do something that looks like a lowercase h. So sketch, choose front plane, draw a line down, and it says 3.6. I'm guessing again it's at inches again. So I need to change my workplace units to millimeters once again. Got it. And now it's 92 point whatever. And so I have to edit this. I don't know how tall I want this line to be, but I know I need one line to be 77.04. So 77.04. And then I need a line in between here. That's supposed to be what happened here. It's a 90-degree angle, yes, that's all I wanted. This I want it to be 32.70, which is the gap. And earlier in the previous piece, I know everybody that Eugene told me that I should put some tolerances in, so I should change this to actually 33 instead of 32.7, just because I don't want it to crack. So now that I have this drawn, the other one was roughly 128 long. So if I just fancy the same thing, actually 168 it was. 168 long. So it's gonna look like this. Now, I need to do here to here. Need this to 16.86. And then afterwards, this all the way up here. So let's check how big this is. That is 37.88. So let's just make it 38 millimeters, which is 3.8 centimeters wide. Wait a minute, I need to grab a ruler. Hey Vivian, can you grab the ruler on Eugene's desk? I think there's a red ruler. Thank you. So now that I grabbed the ruler, 3.8 Um, it's going to be this tall, which I probably shrink it to 2 instead, because I don't think I need that many, that much. So it look like that, and now I need is the same on the other side. So I'm gonna create that. That's 168. Let's make sure that this plane is 16.86. So we see that this is H already. H 16 cm. It's going to be roughly this tall. So I'm just trying to envision what it looks like right now. So technically only this, if I dimension it correctly, only this comes out. So that's around 7 centimeters that comes out. Let's just change it to 7D, just to make it clean. I'm almost done, but one thing that I was thinking is this right here, this 90-degree angle may be a bit weak. So what I am gonna do is I'm going to add a triangle in there instead, and that should strengthen up the part quite a bit because triangles are pretty strong. So I'm just gonna put that there. Okay, right there instead. Now I have my general shape. I can go back and check mark this. That's my shape. I'm gonna select everything and extrude. $25 cm. So it's supposed to go in like this. So if I want to make it 5 cm, that will look like this. And this is correct, I would say. I'm just gonna chamfer the sides and do the same thing as earlier, and then add this face in as well. Now chamfer both sides. The hard part now is I have to create 2 holes right here that will allow us to bolt into the wall to hold it. So how do we create holes in the SketchUp? I mean Onshape. So let's see if I can find it up here. Delete part, delete face. Nope, that doesn't look like it. Helix. So if I want to do something to his face, how do I do it? hole. I found hole. So I got hole. And how do I use this? Through simple countersink. I found it, but how do I apply it to this face? I'm actually a bit lost right now. I don't know how to use it. Create simple countersink hole that sketch points or circle centers. Okay, so I don't need this. Let's go back to my thing. Let's delete this hole first. This extrusion point, this one. So I'm guessing I'm missing something where I have to edit. How do we do this? Let's see, if I draw not what I want. Why does my circle look so weird? So I'm editing this. I want to have a circle. I see my circle, but not the circle I want. I'm guessing I need to work on this plane. So I need to sketch on this plane, sketch 2, and then I do 2 circles right here. I'm guessing it would be, I have a relatively screw right here, a screw that I might use here, maybe bigger. So I'm just gonna kind of, this is around 5 millimeters. It is 0.5 centimeters. Let's do 0.5 millimeters. Let's do 1 millimeters. Not tiny. No, this is 5 millimeter. Okay, 5mm. For the screw to go in, I'm just gonna give an extra millimeter on it. Yeah, it's gonna be 6. I don't need that. So, can I just copy and paste the circle? Yep. Okay, that seems to have aligned my circles left. I want to find out what the distance is between this point and this point. I want to see this point, this point. So I believe it was, I made this 70mm. So if I split the half, it's 35mm. And then if I split 35, it's 17 and a half. So if I make this from here, it's 17 and a half. That should be correct. 7mm. $35 is in the center. Let's see. 7 is 3.5. 3.5, that means I'm actually working weight 1.75. It's more like, no, let's, gotta draw this out. So this is 7mm. This is 7. 7. This is 3.5. So since we're at 70mm, 35mm, one of them 17 and a half. I'm just gonna make sure I have this. 17 and a half will be this to this. This to this. So technically in the middle here, this should be 17 and a half, right? Oh wait, it's supposed to be this. Let's keep that, and I think those should be fine. I'll get Eugene to take a look at it afterwards, but now I should be able to create a hole. This. countersink. Counterbore, yeah, it's through. Okay, cool, that looks good. And then now I need another hole. For this one. Why can't I select it? Hole 1. That shows it back up. I need a hole 2, which is this one. Okay, so it goes through. I'm gonna zoom out now, but this part will sit like this. And this is where it slides in. So keep it strong. Everything should look good.
So okay guys, I finished printing my prints. Here you can see is a simple H bracket. It's very sturdy, it's very heavy because I had to print dense because we don't want this to break. I've also got the other one, which is the smaller H bracket, which is supposed to go on the side. So whether or not it works, I guess we'll find out right now. So the moment of truth is here. I'm gonna slip this on and see whether or not this works. I'm guessing it's a simple enough design where I shouldn't mess up on, but CAD is hard, so fingers crossed. Oh, it works. So there's one down that's going to be on the bottom, and then there's one that's going to be on the top, just to hold this whole thing together. So I'm just going to zoom out and then show you where it's supposed to go. I'm going to mark it and then we can draw a hole for it. So after those braces, there's one more thing that we're just gonna further prevent it from any mishap, if it could happen. We're just gonna, this is a part that we found in the warehouse. It actually came from Eugene's scooter. If you guys remember, it's the cross rod that he put underneath his scooter to help alleviate the tension. And it's just a part, we're just gonna double-sided tape this and put it right here to further prevent this from coming out. So hopefully this door will never fall over afterwards. I mean, I bolted it down. There's also the braces, so there should be no problem. But this is just an extra safety measure that we're gonna put in place. So I'm just gonna alcohol the place. Alcohol right here. Just get the dust off and then stick it in. Well, that should be everything. Everything should look good. Let's give you a sneak peek of the audio booth and then we'll call it a day. Well, I finished designing the H brackets and we fitted test fitted it and it works perfectly. So I guess I'm an industrial designer now. Just kidding. I actually still have a lot of ways to go. We're still improving the space downstairs, and hopefully there's going to be more projects for me to do. I guess the simple ones, because the more complicated ones I'll probably still leave it to Eugene. And so I guess that's everything. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. But before that, remember to subscribe on the bottom, comment. If you want to see anything, you can also put it in the comments. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Tinker out.